Cyber virtual threat, keystroke kill, identity hidden I fulfill. Cyber assassin, that's my prowl. Codes in hand, you'll fall. Hack and strike, chaos I make. Cyber realm, my domain to take.
I had, when I started the other channel, the Walking Tower 777, spoken of disclosure of abilities, much like Carlos Castaneda, again, not super popular person, but the way that he was able to convey spirit, interaction with spirit, and obtainment of true energetic abilities and, build a roadmap. I say he did a good job at that, whatever other people may say, okay? But in that spirit, through stories, just like the shaman would tell stories. I like poetry, I like stories, but I kind of mix the two into a story poem. But this one particularly is, like I said, a reveal of a moment in time that made me aware of energy, of something that I had read in Carlos Castaneda's book, The Art of Dreaming. And, it's a theme, okay, throughout the teachings that he went through in shamanistic learning and, integration of the dream body and the physical body and, the commingling of the existence of the two, the interplay being less of a unknown and more of an intentional thing. So in that obtainment of awareness in the dream body, which simply put, most people would just say astro traveling, but certain things, just like, conspiracy theory, you say astro travel and a lot of people just go straight to, oh, this is garbage or this is make believe or, I just got to go back to those who know, I mean, if you are someone who's aware of how the inner workings of energy and spirit and, things are much stranger than what you see and know on the surface, right? So at any rate, the power, danger, responsibility, the disembodied spirit. You will know when you hear it. I thought it was only my imagination, maybe a daydream, so clear. Once home in a tired state, she said the words, and no more a dream, real began. Strong emotions of any sort suffice as fuel to feed heightened omnipresence in essence. By location, what a sensation. I'm still right here, yet I can fully take in this place. I am here, yes, though, and too am I there. Me here is pause, though, an autopilot. Maybe I to you, if you ask me, you will assess that I am daydreaming? I would guess. But the me that's there, the unseen to the unaware, cannot be seen, but can feel my stare. A needle-like form of my hand, and as you get in, viewing your back, I stand. Uno palo, through the heart. not to kill, but to start. A pain, a knowing, but not clear in what. An end for them. I, though now know, I can stab with an unseen hand. All is reciprocal. This is the price of each action. Ordained is free. Willful acts cost equal effect. Know your rules. Yeah, the prices are steep, man, so know your rules. Everywhere I am, God is with me, welcomed or not. And I know most don't get it, so what? The devil does too. Lions discern actions absent the priorities that bind sheep. Imagine that Harry Potter never went to Hogwarts. I do love to speak sideways. I hope you understand what it is I do say. So many won't understand to any extent, hence why I speak this way. When you meet me, it is you, your shadow self, I'll show you, not me. It is you that you will see. If you love you, you will love me. If instantly you feel fear, anger, or retreat, there is a dark shadow in you that you do not allow you to meet. Yet, after we have met, the comfort of ignorance can and will no longer stand. Here is your truth, take this tower in hand. Step aside or turn around. Yes, you can, but no other true path will nor may be found. Move through the rot, as this is where seeds are best sown. Once you break through, a life awaits past the never known. I want to just name that one Never Known. I think that works. Moments come, moments go, just flow, and you do. Where you'll end up will do fantastic. Will be fantastic. You have opened the door. For what? You don't know. Ready, set, go. Moments come, moments go, just flow. When you do, where you'll end up will be fantastic. You have opened the door. For what? You don't know. Ready, set, go. Some things you shouldn't say. I have always preferred to say them anyways. I'm such a dick. All my friends growing up as teenage, I want to say ruffians and just straight up idiots. Punk rocker, gangster, fucking so many wannabe things that we ended up being and not being for certain amounts of time, whatever. Okay, so they would never say anything to me towards the end of our friendship because they all knew that I would immediately spill the beans. I'd go straight to that other person and tell them, because not only did I not like conflict, I loved it. So I was kind of like, let's just get it over with. Like, oh yeah, tell me. And then they tell me and I'll be like, all right, let's fucking smash this shit. Like, if it's legit, I'll ride for you. If it's petty, you're gonna ride against you. Like, everything's gonna get sorted out though, like either fucking way. You like a girl? Oh, let's go talk to her. You know, oh, you don't fucking have the balls? I'm gonna take her then. You know what I mean? Like, stupid, right? But some things you shouldn't say. I have always preferred to say them anyways. Anybody who really knows me knows that's absolutely true. All right. Created to be held, it seems. Dissolves in possession, though. Easy to have. Holding reveals specter. Sure, you and I, we got here. In this place, you have found us. A place is found only absent vector. I think I read this one again and then backwards because I see that it goes backwards nicely. So, created to be held, it seems, dissolves in possession, though. Easy to have, holding reveals specter. Sure, you and I, we got here. In this place, you have found us. A place is found only absent vector. Vector absent, only found is a place. Us found have you placed this in. There go are I and you, sure. Specter reveals, possession in dissolves. Seems it held be to created. Ways any them say two preferred ways. Have I, say should you things some? Yeah, I used to like to do a lot of poetry and then write it backwards because there's a whole thing about when you're learning speech as a baby, you actually learn things backwards, the things that you think are in a forward pattern now as an adult. As a baby, you actually realize the reality of the world. You know, things are actually upside down. Your eyes flip them, right? Speech is actually backwards. Thinking happens backwards. Americans, we do everything right to left, but all the older cultures do left to right. So everything happens opposite, right? But there's a whole thing with speaking backwards as well. You're also revealing a purer form, an essence of the hidden meanings, the constructs of the mind embedded in the words, because it sets the words apart from their standard meanings in which you just absorb them as a prefaced whole. You take them in parts, and when you do the little bricks by pieces and you look at the wall differently, it means something different. You're able to see things as they truly are. And, you know, I like to do that with a lot of things. Turn it inside out and backwards, and what you end up looking at in the sentence structure and the words that people use, you'll find that when said backwards, when read backwards, there's a whole other message in it that possibly they don't even know that they're saying. And even worse, when you get somebody speaking fast and they're doing something publicly especially, and their subconscious jumps in and adds words in, those words will a lot of times come in backwards because it is more of a pure form of thought, and it will reveal a true essence in a sentence. When somebody says a word that's gibberish, if you play it and then reverse it, a lot of times you'll find that there is actually a reversal, subconscious insert word that your subconscious understands, and it is, I want to say, part of, I'm going to just go ahead and step into command language, you know, and you start understanding command language and people knowing how to speak to other people in tone, cadence, and sentence structure in certain words. It's a superpower and it's not okay? It's just not okay, but command language is a thing, and there are ways to say certain things backwards that will keyword into people's minds that they are not truly consciously aware of what's being said, because it is spoken in a way that the subconscious understands and picks up first and just kind of says, hey, I got this. It's kind of like hacking someone's brain in a sense, where you subvert the front door and you open a window, but they're standing at the front door like nobody's here, but they can totally hear you. It's not okay. But again, you know, knowledge is power, and it's better to know than to be a party unaware.